Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive into part 5 of our Go JSON API tutorial series, signing in users. This is a crucial step in securing your API, allowing users to authenticate and access protected resources. We'll cover hashing passwords, generating tokens, likely JWT, and handling the login endpoint. Prerequisites ***. You should have a basic understanding of Go. *** You should have completed or reviewed the previous parts of this tutorial: database setup, user registration. We'll assume you have a user struct defined and a function to fetch a user from the database by email. ** Familiarity with basic HTTP request handling. Goals for this part: ** 1. Secure password storage. * Store passwords securely using a hashing algorithm, bcrypt is recommended. 2. Login endpoint implementation. * Create an endpoint, /login, to handle user login requests. 3. Authentication logic. * Validate user credentials against the stored hash. 4. Token generation. * Generate a JSON web token, JWT, upon successful login. 5. Token return. * Return the JWT to the client in the response. 6. Error handling. * Provide informative error responses for login failures. Step 1. Install dependencies. We'll need a couple of external packages. *bcrypt, for securely hashing and comparing passwords. *Golang JWT/JWT/v5, for generating and parsing JWTs. *github.com/yoho/godadonv, for reading environment variables. Optional, but recommended for storing your JWT secret. Run the following commands in your project directory. Step 2. Update your user struct, if needed. Ensure your user struct has a password field. If you didn't include it in the registration process, add it now. Step 3. Hashing passwords, during registration. If you haven't already done this in your registration endpoint, update it to hash the user's password before saving it to the database. This is essential for security. Never store plain text passwords. Step 4. Create the login request struct. We'll need a struct to hold the data we expect from the login request, typically email and password. Step 5. Implement the login endpoint handler. Now, let's create the /login endpoint handler. This is the core of the login logic. Explanation ***. 1. Login request struct * defines the structure for the expected JSON request body, email and password. 2. Login handler function ***. Decodes the JSON request body into a login request struct. * Fetches the user from the database based on the provided email. * Checks for database errors and user not found. * Uses bcrypt.compare hash and password to compare the provided password with the hashed password stored in the database. * If the passwords match, generates a JWT token using the generate JWT function. * Returns the JWT token in the response. * Handles various error scenarios with appropriate HTTP status codes. 3. Compare passwords function *. This function is crucial. It uses bcrypt.compare hash and password to securely compare the provided password with the stored hash. This is the only correct way to verify a bcrypt hash. 4. Generate JWT function *. Creates a new JWT token using the Golang JWT/JWT/v5 library. Sets the claims, data included in the token. In this example, we include the user ID and an expiration time. Asterisk signs the token with a secret key. Important asterisk store the secret key securely, example as an environment variable. Do not hard code it. A good secret key is a long, random string. Asterisk returns the signed token as a string. Step 6. Register the login endpoint in your router. In your main.go or wherever you define your routes, add the login endpoint. Step 7. Testing the login endpoint. You can test the login endpoint using curl, Postman, or any other HTTP client. If the login is successful, you should receive a JSON response containing the JWT token. Important considerations and best practices asterisk. Asterisk JWT secret key management asterisk store your JWT secret key securely. Environment variables are a good option. Consider using a more robust secret management system in production. Rotate your secret key periodically. Asterisk token expiration asterisk set a reasonable expiration time for your JWTs. Shorter expiration times are generally more secure, but require more frequent token renewal. Asterisk token refresh asterisk implement a token refresh mechanism to allow users to obtain new tokens without re-entering their credentials. This usually involves a refreshed token stored securely. This is beyond the scope of this basic tutorial but essential for a real-world application. Asterisk HTTPS asterisk always use HTTPS in production to protect the confidentiality of your users' credentials and the JWT tokens. Asterisk error handling asterisk provide clear and informative error messages to the client, but avoid revealing sensitive information that could be exploited by attackers. Asterisk input validation asterisk thoroughly validate all input data to prevent injection attacks and other vulnerabilities. Asterisk rate limiting asterisk implement rate limiting to protect your API from brute force attacks. Asterisk cores asterisk configure cores, cross-origin resource sharing, to control which origins can access your API. Asterisk security headers asterisk set appropriate security headers, example X content type options, X frame options, strict transport security, to mitigate various attacks. Asterisk logging and monitoring asterisk implement logging and monitoring to track API usage and identify potential security issues. Complete example, main.go. Remember to replace your project with your actual project import path and set the database _URL and JWT secret environment variables. This detailed guide should provide you with a solid foundation for implementing user login in your Go.json API. Remember to prioritize security best practices and continuously improve your implementation as your application evolves. Good luck.